Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So today, as you can see, another beautiful day in England. But we've been invited to view some wonderfully restored 1930s vintage Tiger Moth aircraft. I know it's unique. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, so 1934. It's a New Zealand registered. So
oh, wow.
That's a Fox Moth, and it was built as an aerial taxi.
Okay.
Biplane. They've all got the same wings, apart
Yeah.
from the high wings. But these are Tiger Moth wings. A little cabin inside, so you can sit.
Oh, inside, so you can. Yeah. So pilots here, and then like a.
Yeah, pilot sits outside, and then a little cabin inside. And, so this is beautiful. I owned one of these for about 4 years.
Yeah, taxi. Little air taxi.
It's literally a 1930s air taxi. Yeah, I mean, amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Amazing. Same engine. All of these have got the same engines. So Geoffrey de Havilland, who ran the de Havilland Company, who designed, or his designers designed all of these aircraft. This was the last aircraft that he actually flew. This actual aircraft was the last one that Sir Geoffrey de Havilland flew. And so this is a Leopard Moth. Neil's is aeroplane. This is American.
Oh, this was yours?
Yeah. She did most of the third time in Washington State.
Okay. Did you fly it over, or did you transport it over? I know you can't make it across the ocean, but
1991, it came over in a shipping container.
took it apart and then put it back together.
Putting it back, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's from 1946 originally.
1946. Oh, that's beautiful.
Tiger Moths. So these were all built, sort of these are like mine, built as trainers.
Trainers, okay.
And all different colours. That's an Australian built one. Most of them were built in the UK, but they built some in Australia, and that was built in Australia.
Which one is that?
The yellow one.
The yellow one?
Exactly the same engine, same everything, but it was built in Australia, and the only reason I know that they had different air filters because of the dust. They were operating in dusty conditions.
Okay.
These other ones, they've got a scoop on the side. It goes straight, the air goes straight into the carburetor, whereas this one's got an air filter.
Okay. For the dust. Yeah, keep it.
Just for the dust, and so that's an Australian one. Yeah. But it's a good collection of vintage aeroplanes.
A beautiful collection.
So these are all Tiger Moths, all British, apart from this one was built in Australia. And the one at the end is a Belgian stamp or stomp, S-T-A-M-P-E, stomp. But I think it's actually got the same engine. It's got a Gypsy Major, so the same engine as this.
Yes.
So the original Moth, the de Havilland Moth, was the one Amy Johnson flew to Australia, in the 20s. The original sort of aviators that did the big trips flew Gypsy Moths. They had straight wings, like that aircraft there has got straight wings.
Okay.
Beautiful to fly, but these were built as a trainer, and the instructor would sit in the front, and with the wing over the top of the front cockpit, you couldn't get out. If there was a problem, he couldn't get out very easily, wearing a parachute or whatever else. So they put the wing forward, but then had to sweep it back to bring the C of G centre of gravity, sort of back in, so that it flew better. So same engine as these, but it's got straight wings. So before they swept it, so it went from the Gypsy Moth to the Moth Major, but very few of these were built, and then they swept the wings back.
So what year would this one be then?
30. I don't know. It could be 32.
32.
Yeah. But he's recently restored this, Nigel.
Yes.
But can you see? They're straight.
Yes, straight. And the others doesn't.
Exactly. So but it's above the front cockpit. With this, you stand up there and you bang your head on the fuel tank.
Oh, okay.
And you're wearing a parachute.
Right.
It's a lot easier to
a lot harder to get out.
Out of this.
If you need to bail out.
The student sits in the back, and so you solo them from the back, and the instructor sits in the front. And that's what I was just saying. to match, you know, the gypsy moth, because they were virtually the same, but the instructor, and the same as this one, the instructor struggles to get out of the front, you know, wearing a parachute because of the fuel tank, so they sweated the wing.
It's beautiful.
Which one do you like? The black one.
The black one.
That one over there.
This one?
Oh.
You like the black one?
Yeah.
Let's go take another look at the black one then.
And what we'll do one day, I'm going to, if you would be happy, when there's fewer people about, I'll come over and take you guys and the children if they'd like to, you know, sort of for a ride in mine. My Tiger's at the back of this hangar, my red Tiger. But anyway.
Do you have one out here today?
I parked my Tiger because I thought, you know, I needed all this space here. I parked at the end of that hangar, so I'm just at the back of there.
Just over there.
My red. You've seen my red one.
Yes,
red
yes, that's yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
but that's a Tiger moth. And but have a look around. Just make sure the wings are fabric covers.
Fabrics.
So just make sure
Yeah, don't touch it.
the children.
We'll keep a hand on them, an eye on them.
But yeah, sort of, but no, just enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
And have a look.
Follow instructions. Follow instructions. I don't know if we get all of you in there at one time, but let's follow instructions.
It's like an old American car with a bench seat. Yeah, so you just put your behind on that and swing your legs in and you sit in it.
Nope, Blakely, go first.
Do you want me to try to lift you in? Or can you get in by yourself? That's it. You grab it over there, you can sit on the right. There we are. You coming in?
Don't touch anything on the panel.
That's all right, you can't do any harm. You can't start it because she's got no electrics.
No electric.
So you've got to hand start it. You stand around the front and start it like an old-fashioned aeroplane.
Now this one looks different because the others had the stick,
Yeah,
and I see
right. So
you have a.
This one was like, you know, you think 1946, what kind of cars they were building, and
Okay.
it's built to be like a car.
Like a car,
It was sort of
okay.
they had this, the Chief, and they had another one called the Champ.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay.
don't touch it.
Door handle fall off as it normally does, probably. And
Okay.
the idea was when you'd learn to fly, you bought yourself a Chief, and you could sit next to your wife.
Yeah.
It was more social to fly like this. So.
Wow.
So yeah, and it's like you can see, it's all the design is all of that time, isn't it?
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it. Yeah. How fast do you think she goes?
Yeah, how fast?
How fast do you think she goes?
Trey, how fast you think it goes?
A million miles.
Okay, not a no. It's not gonna go a
That would be a
million.
rocket, man. No, she does. She goes slower than a car.
Slower than a car?
Yeah,
It's
she
like-
does 80 miles an hour. So I guess you do what, 55 or 65, depending on the state.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she only does a little bit more than that, but she's in a strong wind. She'll do only about 40 miles an hour over the ground. So it takes a long time to go anywhere.
Careful.
Yeah, that's it. Just open it till it clicks.
Push back.
That's
Okay,
it.
now don't touch it.
That's it.
Come on, Brayden.
You can't hurt her. Where did you guys come from?
Oh, DC.
Oh, DC.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I've
we,
been to Washington 2 or 3 times. I love it round there.
Yeah, we were there like 17 years and
Wow.
took a position over here.
Nice. How long are you over here for?
I don't know. Hopefully 3 to 5. 35 years is what we're hoping for.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
a nice time to get to know the place.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have a
yeah.
proper experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not too quick.
Yeah, but this is a
What a
this
place
is a
you
part of
found,
the
yeah.
experience
What a
I
place
didn't
you found.
anticipate. Yeah, this is wonderful.
Move yours. The other one moves at the same time, and they go left and right, and they go backwards and forwards as well, because you have to go up and down as well as left and right. And then this bit is like the accelerator pedal in a car. That's the throttle that makes the engine go faster and slower. Yeah, and that's the fuel. Yeah, it says on it, you see, because pilots are a bit dumb, so you have to put labels on everything to tell you what it does.
Oh, there's a nice old leather smell to it.
Yeah, I've just been redoing the interior the last couple of years, so I
Yeah.
made all the new door skins and the new seat cover, and yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
You want to sit on there as well?
Yeah.
You reckon I can lift you in if you want? Okay, here we go.
You gotta jump.
Put your
Like,
behind on there. There we go.
Okay.
Look.
there you go.
Coming back down to land. Oh. Here we go. Oh no, you went back up again.
Warning. You are about to crash.
You know, it's gonna kind of be hard to turn down a burger that looks this good.
So this is all home, other than the rolls, it's all homegrown on the farm.
This is on the farm?
Yeah, so the beef and everything and the lettuce, radish,
Oh.
all from the farm.
All from the farm?
All from the farm. And do you want to need ketchup or mayonnaise?
Oh.
Oh, not mayonnaise, sorry.
A little mustard?
Yeah.
That's what they move. So when that one goes up, that other one goes down, and when you turn the wheel the other way, that one goes up and this one goes down, and that's how you turn.
And is this a race car as well?
Well, it can be. I just run it on the road.
Yeah.
So it's a classic British sports car, Lotus 7.
I want to drive that one.
Yeah, I want to drive that car as well. It's great fun, isn't it? We need a bigger seat for you because you won't see anything out of it. A few cushions and I think it'll be fine, yeah.
Okay, good. Over here. Let's go this way.
I want to ride.
Try.
We have to get you some cushions.
Blakely! Blakely!
Although I'm not an air enthusiast, I can fully appreciate the level of detail and attention and care that has to be put into maintaining operational 1930s and 1940s aircraft. As I talk to the pilots, operators, and owners, I can understand and hear in their voice their passion for history, their passion for restoration, and their passion for the aircraft which they all really enjoyed flying. When we moved to England, I never envisioned a day where we would be on an airstrip looking at vintage aircraft. Of course, that's part of the reason we moved. For the new opportunities, the new experiences, and the opportunity to do something a little different.